Today, I bought the LEGO Star Wars Darth Vader's Meditation Chamber. Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs, and today we are going to be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars Darth Vader's Meditation Chamber. Now this comes with 663 pieces, is ages 18 and up, and is retailing for $80 right now. It's at $752.96. And it comes with 2 minifigures, which is not bad for a display set. Now this obviously depicts the semi-iconic scene where Darth Vader is seen meditating in Episode 5 in one of the more weird claw-like contraptions, and it is very cool. Now before we get into any of that, I'm going to ask you all to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It'll help me out so much, and you know, it'll promote this video, and I just really appreciate it. With that said, we're going to get right on into this, so let's go. With that said, we're going to get right on into this. I'm going to have a hyperlapse. If you want to skip that, we have timestamps down at the bottom, so feel free to check those out, and it will start right off at the box, which is very cool. Let's go. So starting off, we have the beautiful looking box art. It is really quite nice. I love the black. You obviously get the logo for the Darth Vader's Meditation Chamber, same kind as the UCS ones we've been getting. You know, it might have been the one they just swapped out with the gunship, because it is the Imperial one. You move to the bottom, obviously you get a nice look at all the details. Now let's flip it around. And we get a good look at all the details, namely the scenes that it appears in the movie, as well as a great diagram of the set. And let's take a look at the side. We get another great depiction of the set, all closed up, nice and dandy. And you can see Darth Vader's head popping in a little. So here are the instructions. You get a nice little, description of all the little details, which is really nice. Feels like a cheap UCS set. And then you get a look at all the figures. I don't believe there are any advertisements at the back. Nope. And then you just get the plain black Star Wars logo, which is all nice and dandy. So for our first minifigure, obviously, is going to be Darth Vader. Now, obviously, this one we have gotten in past sets, obviously the first one being the duel on the Death Star with Luke Skywalker. He does come with a lightsaber, some details on that later. He comes with, obviously, his new leg printing, his beautiful new arm printing from, obviously, last year, so kind of getting phased in. And then we also do get the back printing, which is all fine and dandy. He comes with his, fairly new or new to us mold, or older fans mold, of Darth Vader's helmet, which is very cool. And, obviously not a new figure, but I'm really happy they brought him back after we had that weird scare at the beginning of this year where he didn't show up this way in the Imperial Shuttle without the, arm printing. But either way, a great figure. Now let's check out the next. Now here we have, I believe, to be Admiral Piet. Now there's been some, problems, I guess people have, said, it's a different guy. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Admiral Piet. He does come with an exclusive face print, I believe, which technically makes him exclusive to this set, which is great. He is a great exclusive little figure to have. I'm really happy to have him. We've gotten him in the past, but this is a new version. It was a nice pistol, some decent, printing on the torso, and the back. Nothing entirely new. Now it is time to get into the build. Now, a few small things to know. Obviously, this is a display model, so it's going to be less packed with features and more with details, but it is still really cool, and I'm really excited to get into it. So, you will first notice you get this exclusive print that says Darth Vader's Meditation Chamber, obviously with all the little logos and marketing on there, and that is attached to the wider base area. Now, this is one of the parts I feel a little unnecessary. I'll talk about it in my thoughts segment. This is what the main build is placed onto. You get a nice little thing, and over here you will notice a clip. And now that clip is great, because since you're going to be sitting Darth Vader down, you could essentially clip his lightsaber in. Why they couldn't make it in black, I don't know. But that's just a small, tiny, irrelevant nitpick. Now you move around, you do get all this shiny grill pieces, which are awesome. And then you will move up, and you will see some of the Technic back here. I'll be discussing a bit of how that feature works, but you do see the, build, which looks all nice and dandy. Also, if you are curious to how the bottom of the build looks, it does look like this. So, just to, if you're wondering, there it is. Now, you could spin this thing all the way around. Obviously, it's pretty nice to, adjust if you want to adjust it on yourself. I guess these could be counted as stairs. I'm not 100% sure what they are. They're not exactly minifigure scale if they are stairs. But yeah, either way, there is an area. I guess this little thing is a stair, and you could have Captain Piet sit on this stud, which is perfectly there just for him. And you just simply stand him up, and he could, tell Darth Vader his problems, and Darth Vader can counsel him or whatever. I really don't know. And then, yeah. So let's move a little closer into the interior, and you'll get a good look at all the awesome details. So, obviously, you do see the nice white contrast with the black. I'm going to push these back just so you get a better look. Now, I will sit down Darth Vader after I show you briefly. You do get some nice detailing just around the seat. And let's put him down. He can sit down like so. Obviously, you can take his helmet off, which is nice. That is what he's supposed to do in here. Take off his helmet and chillax. You will notice you get these 3 sticker pieces, all of those combined, which is great. I really like the way that looks. And then if you would like, you could spin this around. You could have him spin around and face the Admiral or not. You get that good look of the back of his head with the little crevices on his, head, which are neat. And, this is a little bit of a looser structure. It's held on by a few stud hoppers, which is not entirely great. As you can see, it's easily breakable. And then if you would like, you could spin this back around, obviously. And you do get the nice feature, and I just really like the aesthetic of looking in, and you can see the evil lord planning up his plans or something. I don't know. And then you could put his helmet back on, which sadly is not a feature. I wish you could kind of put the helmet on in the movie. And then you can look up, and you will see this absolutely amazing sticker of Captain Ozzel being choked by Vader. You can zoom in a little more, and you will see the sweats coming out of his face, and I hope that one day that becomes a minifigure. And then you see that minifigure that comes in the set. This guy will probably better focus on. This guy, it's a little hard to focus on. You can look at the minifigures. It's that guy in the background. And by the way, I absolutely love this build. I'm going to see if I take it out and show you. Here it is. And the reason I love this is mainly for this one feature. So I'm going to take this part off. Okay. So all you have to do is take this off, and you see a better look at the sticker without the hologram. You do get some nice Arabesh in the back and all that fun stuff, but I love this sticker. It is truly. And here we obviously have the claw. Now, before I show you how to clamp that down and everything, we do get a few small details. We get these nice red lights on top, which is awesome looking. And then on the inside, you'd spin that around a little. You see these little skis attached to these, like, white studs, which I think looks nice. And, you get these little roller blades as well, which I think was kind of ironic. I don't know if that was planned or not. Another small detail you might have missed is this little wheel piece, which is supposed to resemble the thing that picks up Darth Vader's helmet. Nothing insane, but I just wanted to point that out. Now, if you would like to have the thing clamped down, there is this beautiful little ball joint here, and I will zoom in on how this works. And basically, you can just do that and literally lower it, and it just falls right into place, and it will lower itself, which is fantastic. So now I'm going to show you what each stage looks like. You could put it down a little bit, like so, if you want to do like a stop motion or something, and then you can put it down a lot more. And then you could put it down to its furthest point, which I believe is the most accurate point. It's a little tricky because all the panels have to be, facing a certain direction and in a certain light. And it's just very difficult, and it's very hard to perfectly do it, which is a thing I've certainly been having a problem with. But it is neat nonetheless. And now that was the full review. Now I would like to get into my thoughts. So in short, I think this is a absolutely just great display model. Now a thing I would certainly change about this is I would get rid of this entire bottom section of the platform and just had basically this part up. Charge maybe $50 because, that's probably around 20, that bottom half. And I would have made it so much better to make this an affordable display set. I think I would really love to see LEGO do like a $50, $40, $30 display sets, instead of waiting for the helmet sets to go on sale. That type of a thing. I think it would be nice, to get this type of a thing for that price. And I think they really should have done that. And that it would have really been a great model for that. And honestly, if I were you, I would hold out for this set until, say, Black Friday. I wouldn't be shocked if you even saw this one go down to $50, if not maybe even $40. I know it's a little bit much right now, $70, $80. Someplace, depends on where you get it. It's a little bit pricey. I don't know if I'd pay that full price. But when it's on sale, I recommend everyone cop. This is a great shelf model that you can hold on to for a very long time. But with that said, I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.